Today we're going to be replacing this old Ikea desk with a new Ikea desk. The total price all in is going to be £100. That gets you the tabletop, the Alex drawers, which seem to be the standard nowadays, and two Aldous legs. I'll show you the basket before the end of the video. This desk here we've had for about 10 years now, and it's £50 all in, I think. It is a cheaper one, it's quite hollow, but for £50 you can't really argue with that. It's done pretty well. A few chips, a few scuffs, but after 10 years, what do you expect? Now that we're working from home 95% of the time maybe, I'm looking for something a bit bigger. Something where I can get the notepad out, get a couple of pieces of paper, not have to rearrange the desk, put in the keyboard on top of the PC or something. For the build, we're going to have the Alex drawers, we're going to have the Aldous legs, and quite a new tabletop. I think it's called the Saljan or Saljan. My pronunciation is probably all over the place. But it was £40. It's actually designed to be a kitchen worktop, so it's a bit thicker, a bit sturdier, a bit heavier than the cheaper Linmon tabletops that you seem to be using nowadays. I'll get the camera down, give you a quick tour of what we're dealing with so far, strip it down, build up the new desk, see what we can do with the cables. At the moment we've got a Linmon tabletop, 120 centimeters. Not sure what the unit was called, they don't seem to sell it anymore. A couple of standard 70 centimeter legs, I believe. When I added this third screen, the bracket got in the way, so I had to kind of offset the unit a little bit. Makes it look a bit stupid. Another reason for a new desk. A couple of drawers, shelves even, filled with stuff. An absolute mess of cables that hopefully we'll sort out this time around. PC, printer, weights that clearly never get used. These are actually quite a cool design. You fire on the back plate and the legs screw on top. And they've got adjustable feet, so if like the last one starts sinking into the carpet, I can unscrew it, raise it back up a little. Sadly, that was probably the easy part. Time to clean everything, mount everything back on the table. Okay, that's definitely enough for tonight. It works, that's the main thing. Tomorrow we'll do something with the cables. I've got some trunking we're going to run under the table. I've got some double-sided Velcro we're going to use with a power brick. Hopefully it'll be a bit nicer than it is now. Much nicer than last time anyway. Okay, so we went a slightly different way in the end. I tried the trunking, but it was too thin, so I would have had to have rows and rows of trunking, and it was just too much hassle. So jumped on Amazon, ordered these little clips, double-sided sticky pad, sticks underneath the desk, clips out, get your cables in, clip them back in to hold them in place. It's worked out quite well. Just use some screws for the power bar, so it's stuck to underneath the desk. Each cable, almost each cable, has its own clip. That way when I need to get one monitor or the speakers or the network cable, it'll be a lot easier than try to follow it through rows and rows of trunking. I'll get the camera down, give you a little look. I do still have one cable at the moment which isn't clipped in yet. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with the printer. Might go onto the desk, might go on the other side of the room. It can be tidied up later, it's fine. The cables do quite a good job, they're quite sticky. I don't imagine they're going to come off anytime soon. Obviously, it's still a mess. It could be tidier. Potentially will be in the future, but for now it gets them off the floor and away from my feet. That's the main thing. This is everything we went for. We went for the Saljan worktop. I got it in the 186 centimeter. You do get it in a larger 246 centimeters. It's 3.8 centimeters thickness and 63 centimeters deep. We went for two of the Adil's legs. I went for them in white, but there is other options. The drawers, Alex drawers, again I went for them in white, but there are multiple colour options for you to choose from. This is the basket, so the total price for everything was £100. I believe I was £9 for delivery to store. If I wanted it delivered to the house, it was going to be about 30. And these are the cable clips. They do come in a pack of 50, which is far more than I needed, but I'm sure I'll find something else to do with them in the future. If you found any of this useful, hit subscribe, hit like. You all know how YouTube works. And hopefully I'll be back with more soon.